or not. Let me call my wife. Let me call my wife, see if it's working. How about a simple text message? See, I can't see any comments. That's what bothers me the most. I want to see y'all talking. Hey, you can see me? I can't see anybody. All right, so everybody, huh? All right, on Facebook or Instagram? On YouTube's. Oh snap! Let's jump over to the YouTube. All right, love you. Bye. That was my beautiful wife. Let's see. We got 20 folks watching on YouTube. So if it's good enough for YouTube, it's good enough for y'all. Say what's up, everybody. You know how it is. If you're watching, tell me where you're from. Command Center is awesome. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Christian in the house. What's going on? All right, so I don't even know how to say this. It's kind of cheesy. It's kind of corny. But we're about to do something. I don't know if it's incredibly stupid, but it's time to do it. So I'm 31, and I've got terrible genetics. Terrible genetics. My mother started having hair problems when she turned 30. My sister started having hair problems when she turned 30. And I turned 30, and it seems like my hair's falling out. So, I'm a little in my feelings about it. I am drinking. I'm not drunk. This isn't a drunken decision. But we're about to cut my hair. And I know what you're saying. John, if you're that sensitive about your hair, why don't you just try Hair Club for Men or Keeps or Rogaine or any of all of that? No, I'm not doing it. I tried Rogaine, didn't work. Tried biotin and like hair, skin, and nail vitamins. Tried cleaning up my diet. If you can't tell, I lost a little weight over the pandemic. None of that stuff has worked. I did go talk to a doctor about getting some prescription medicine that has been like proven to work. But, and the huge caveat, if you guys don't know, I just had a little baby. He's almost 5 months old, and I don't think we're done having children. And they said erectile dysfunction is pretty common with this. It's pretty common, and I am not about that life, or at least not yet. After a second kid, we may see. But no, we're going to cut it off. So, it's time for something new. I got some clippers here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of scared. If you see me crying, I'm a big crybaby. You may not know it like I'm on the camera and I seem like a huge social butterfly, but man, I am nervous and I really like my hair, and this is big. I think the last time if you don't know, it's been probably 8 years ago, I had dreadlocks. Big, beautiful dreadlocks. They flew down to my back, and I was that dude. I looked good. I mean, I still look good, but I thought I looked better with the dreadlocks. Long story long, I couldn't get a job. Couldn't get a real job with the dreadlocks. They kept saying, you look, if you clean up your look, you'd be a good fit, which is kind of crazy, but that's just the world we live in. So I cut my hair off. And I went with like a fade, and I haven't really been happy since then. Time out. For those of you who haven't seen me with dreadlocks, I'll be back. All right, so John with dreadlocks. This is, hold on, let me make sure y'all can see this. This is me and my beautiful sister. I think this was 2006 maybe. And then there's like me with the blonde tipped dreadlocks. This was probably 2002, 2003. I think this is right before I was in high school. Baby John Simmons. And I kept those until I moved back from college, which was 2009, 2010, somewhere in that area. Tried to get a job, could not get a job, so I cut my hair off. And now I got this. And it's a shame, and I don't know what to do with it, so I'm going to cut it off. I'm going bald, like I've got a little island. I've got the LeBron James going on. You know, LeBron, he tries to like try to cover it up. I'm gonna put this hat back on because I think I look ridiculous. But LeBron James has the little island in the front with, and I can't do that. And here's the thing, he's got millions of dollars, millions, and if he can't keep his hair, I'm not sure what. I can't keep mine either. I can't. Whoa! Somebody just told me to shave my beard too. Not gonna happen. I'm sorry. That's not gonna happen. But we're about to cut this hair off. So here we go. Scott, I know Scott's been there, and I posted something on Instagram earlier. It was like a Snapchat filter, actually. Let me pull it up. Posted this on Instagram, on the grams. Oh, come on. So I posted that on the, dang it, hold on. So that was me earlier on the gram and the Facebook, and a lot of people said, you finally did it. It looks good. That was all the affirmation that I needed. So here we go. Oh, I gotta call my wife. I gotta call my wife. This is big. I gotta call my wife. Am I making a huge mistake?
No, you're not. I can't let you on YouTube, but I'm talking to you.
I know, but are you still gonna love me being bald?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hurry up and get this over with. Huh?
Your hair is not going to be as bad.
Yeah, but now my baby's not even gonna recognize me.
Whatever. Your baby's watching your video too.
All right. All right. I'll see you in a little bit. Love you. Bye. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Whew. All right. So should I go straight down the middle? Should I go down the sides? You tell me. Let me know. Tell me in the comments. I hate that I can't see this like live action on Facebook. Straight up the middle. Scott, how did I know that you were going to say straight up the middle? All right. All right, here we go. My wife said just cut it and stop being a drama queen. So here we go. I got to get something. I'll be right back. Cheers, guys. This is the Terramana small batch tequila made famous by The Rock, who is also bald. Here we go. I don't know if I can do this. I might cry. I'm not going to cry. All right, here we go. I got to pull up my screen here. Oh, this is going to be bad. Wait, you see this? You see how it's bald? It looks... Nah, I'm going bald. All right, I'm cutting it. I can't do this anymore. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Oh, God. Wait, somebody in the comment section just said, I need to think about it a little bit more. Well, it's kind of a little too late for that. Oh, that's so sad. All right. Bald people in the comments, let me know how to get rid of the stubble. Bro, I could be, what was the, off of Mad TV, maybe it was Mad TV, the clown. It was played by Damon Wayans. What was his name? Shout out to Scott in the chat, sending me $10. What did he just say? For my first box of razors and shaving cream. Christian Jackson in the chat with $20 super chat. Man, I appreciate you guys. Christian and Scott both have supported me and my endeavors for several years. Very good stand-up guys. Homie the Clown, that's right. Oh my gosh. I can't see what I'm doing. Homie the Clown. That's exactly who I should be for Halloween. In living color. That's right, Scott. You're exactly right. Alright, so this side is it's not even. And the biggest thing in cutting my hair, I really didn't want to look like a Neanderthal. It's been so long since I've even seen my scalp. I was wondering, what does my head even look like? It's so sad. So sad. Shave it once a week. Yikes. I can't shave my cat. I don't think she would appreciate that. Lego. She ain't happy. All right, here we go. Hal said he had to shave his hair every 2 to 3 weeks because it grows so fast. I do not have that problem. I have not gotten like a trim off of the top since before pandemic, and that was, I think the last haircut I got was in February, and it just doesn't grow. So every day I take a shower. It looks, this might be a little weird, but like my hair is small, and it just looked like I had pubes all in the bottom of the tub. I went to Atlanta a couple months back to get my truck, stayed in a hotel, took a shower, and then got out, and I was like, this lady's going to think that something bad went down in the shower. And that's when I started getting the itch to shave my hair. And here we are. Cheers, guys. This looks so bad. All right, so another question for the bald guys. Um, Yikes. So I've got like some stubble right now. How do y'all get like that fresh Michael Jordan, let's play basketball, fresh baldness? Because that's not what I have right now. I think that's it. No, that's definitely not it. I thought that was it. That's definitely not it. There's definitely a mole up there I didn't know anything about. There's definitely a mole. There's definitely a mole. I'm going to have to go get that checked out. Oof. All right. Um, Yikes. All right, that looks terrible. All right. Did you just say embrace the hot dog pack on the back of the head? That's something. Scott. All right. So, for those of you who don't know, black men generally, I don't know, it's more common with black men than it is with Caucasian people. If you, I'm not even going to turn around because it's it's definitely something I am super self conscious. Scott, you're gonna make me cry because that was the whole reason. Like I got dreads in junior high. Scott, you're gonna make me cry. I don't appreciate this. I got dreads in junior high because I had like excess meat on the. I had this little hot dog pack on the back of my head, as Scott refers to it. If you don't know what we're talking about, Google it. I am not turning around. Uh, and that's the whole reason why I got dreads, because I was so self-conscious at people looking at the back of my head with my hot dog pack back there. And ever since I cut my dreads off, it's something I've been super duper self-conscious about. I forgot about it, but Scott just brought back those terrible memories. Oh boy. And he made me cry a little bit. Scott, I do not appreciate that. All right, so I've got nothing else. I feel good. The one thing that I've learned during this whole pandemic, and really probably in the last, I'd say, year, since the kid has been like baking in the oven, and then the kid is here now. It's like, man, life's too short to like think about these things. It made me so. It was this self-conscious thing, you know. I picked my hair out, and I could see like the bald spot shining through, and then like I got security cameras installed here at the office, and I kid you not, I was like looking at the security cams, and there's one in my office, not just like the whole building, but there's one in my office pointed at the door, and you could see the little bald spot on the top of my head. And it made me so sad. It made me so sad. I've got to put some. Let's see here. I've got to put some antiseptic, alcohol, or bump control so I don't get bumps. What do you guys use for bumps? What do you guys use for bumps on your head? Because that's something that I definitely do not want. I've always battled with bumps on the back of my neck, like ingrown hairs, and definitely under my beard line. I don't want that. That's what I'm worried about with like doing the straight razor, because that's something I don't want. I've also thought about, hey, we're already there. Why not just do like laser hair removal and just take care of it permanently? Because I don't want like the island to start showing up again. So, all right, I need a drink, and then I'm gonna go home because I got my little baby boy waiting on me, and he probably won't recognize me. No alcohol, sea breeze, or witch hazel. I've got all of that. Laser hair removal is expensive and it takes a ton of time. Ooh. Time and money are of the essence. So, dude, you could, a bevel straight razor. Ooh. A bevel straight, I don't know about a bevel straight razor on my head. I don't know that I don't know that I trust myself. Let's FaceTime the wife. Savannah.
Yes.
How piss poor do I look right now?
Well, you need to clean it up.
I need to clean it up. So you're telling me I look like trash already?
No, you still have stubble.
Little stubble bunny. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up and I'll be home. Look at my huh?
Stop drinking so much if you're coming home.
All right. Stop. She's being the responsible. She just said put down the alcohol if I'm coming home. All right. I'm coming home. See you in a bit. Bye. All right, guys. Yeah. So I was gonna wait. I was gonna wait and do this at the first of the year, like to kind of kickstart. 2020's been so shitty. It's been, and that's, excuse my language, but it's been bad for everybody. My business is in the tank. A lot of people's business has been in the tank. I've battled depression issues and financial issues, and like daddy issues with being a new dad. It's been a hell of a year. So I was gonna cut my hair off at like New Year's Eve and kind of go into 2021 fresh. But I decided not to do that just because when you know it's time, and I was only delaying the inevitable. I'm going to go bald. I got bad genes, and it's just something that runs in my family. A lot of the men on my mom's side of the family have the same problem. So instead of waiting a couple more months, because again, I haven't gotten a haircut in since February, and like back in the day when I had my dreadlocks, like I had dreadlocks down in my butt, it would grow super fast. And when it started slowing down, and then it started coming out in the shower, why not just do it? Stop being a little B word and just do it. So here we are. So if you see me in the streets, should I save this? I do remember. When I cut my dreadlocks off, I saved them. I put them in a Ziploc bag, and my mother, to this day, still has them. So, that's kind of weird, but it's a big part of her kid's life. I had dreads for almost a decade and a half. My wife just says, no, I should not keep this hair that is on the ground. So I'm not going to keep it. Throw it out. Come on, y'all. I'm a sentimental guy. So I'm not gonna keep it then. It's that's wow. Okay, so all right. Okay, so this is it. This is John 3.5. This is John 3.0. My name is John Simmons. I'm going bald, and if you see me in the streets, please don't slap me on the back of the head because I don't think it'll feel good. One of my I shouldn't even say best friend. My brother's wife is a beautician. If I can't get this beard situation figured out before the weekend, I'm going to go see her. And 2020 made me lose all my hair. I'm not a cancer patient. Nothing is wrong. I will say stress probably played a huge factor in that. But nothing's wrong. I just got bad genes. All right. I'm not going to be sad about this. I'm kind of sad, but I'm not going to be sad. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, guys, I appreciate y'all watching. How many people we got on right now? Let's see here. We got 50 people watching right now. If you got any questions, I'm going to answer questions for the next 10 minutes. If not, I'm going to get off of here. I got to do some touch-up work when I get to the house on this hair. I will say, it doesn't feel as bad as I thought it would. It doesn't feel... Wait, time out. So I paid good money for these like leather patch hats. Holt's Leather Company. I think these hats were like $35 a piece. I've never been able to wear them because of my hair. And what do you know? Fits like a freaking glove. Fits like a glove. And now I don't want to wear it. All right. Can I do a shop tour? Sure, I can do a shop tour. I will tell you, not much has changed. If anything else, there's less gear in here than there was. We're trying to, I wouldn't say sell off assets, but things that don't like make money and it's been sitting for a while. We've been like selling that stuff off just to kind of make some room. A, for expansion. B, to bring in some more income for stuff. If it's been sitting over 6 to 8 months, cat, I would not eat that. If it's been sitting 8 months or longer, or we just get rid of it. Obviously, we don't use it. So, if anything else, there's less gear in the shop now than there was on the last shop tour video that I did. What camera am I using right now? This is a Sony, Sony gang, Sony A7S Mark II, and I didn't need the camera, but the homie Christian Jackson always has the crispiest visuals. And I know he's a Sony guy, and it seems like everybody was kind of moving to Sony. Another thing that we've been doing since the pandemic, we've been, if you don't know, I went to school for journalism, which is kind of why I got started on the YouTube stuff, just because I like making and editing videos. So we've actually gotten into video production. So we're shooting weddings. We've actually done 3 weddings now. Videography work and real estate and commercials and whatever. We're getting into video, so it was nice to pick up a secondary camera to use with that. Can I do a video on electric chain horse? Sure, I could probably do that. Clayton, been following me for a while. What should I be considering as I build my business? I would say if you're building a business, you need 3 things. You need a... did you just say collaboration with Christian? I would love to work with Christian. Christian, I consider him one of the homies. He's an excellent guy. He's a really nice guy. He did an episode of Showtime with me. He does what I would love to do. I would love to be on the road, be a pirate, and go from city to city, stadium to stadium, and make shows and concerts. But right now, that just doesn't fit in my life. I'm married. I have a beautiful wife, a fantastic little boy that's almost 5 months old, and this is it. I'm not going to say that I'm locked down or tied down to this, because my wife understands. Like I was doing this before I met my wife. She's always been super gracious and super understanding when it comes to the long hours and being gone a lot. But I couldn't go on the road. There's too much important stuff here. But yeah, collaboration with Christian would be fantastic. There's a small problem. He's in Seattle, and I'm in Arkansas. I know he does. Can I put the drink down? I'm not drunk, Ray. Come on, calm down. But he's all the way across the country, and right now there's no show, so I don't know what we would. I don't know what we would collaborate on. But he did. He was nice enough to do a Showtime series with me. If you haven't watched that, go back and watch it. He throws out a lot of good nuggets, kind of his backstory, how he got started, and maybe we'll do a follow-up here in about a year or so. What kind of video equipment am I using? Like I said, this is the Sony a7S Mark II. I do have like an A10 Mini Pro switcher. It's out in the shop. I'm just going straight to OBS. The visuals on this camera are fantastic. It's a Tamron 17 to 28 millimeter lens, 2.8 aperture, and yeah. You live stream funerals? That is sad. Gosh. Whew. Anyway, let's see. It's 6:35. We got time for 5 minutes of questions. If not, I'm gonna go home to my wife and my boy. Oh, if you're a believer, if you're a follower of Christ, as am I, my good friend Chris Hart is putting together an awesome clothing, kind of streetwear apparel brand, Outcasts and Outsiders. Be on the lookout for that. I'm sure once we kind of get all of that finalized and as he gets more designs and stuff put out, I might do a collaboration video or something with him. But yeah, fantastic looking T-shirt that I'm a fan of. You got family in Fort Smith and Dardanelle. Where are you? I actually have family in Dardanelle. They're not blood, but they might as well be. One of my best friends from college. His name is Corey Thone. The Thone family in Dardanelle is probably pretty prominent. You probably know that name if you're from Dardanelle. Nothing but good people over there. I actually went to college at Arkansas Tech in Russellville, just a few minutes up the road. I love that part of the country, or part of the state. It's ultimately, I think that's where I'll end up living. Great part of the state. I went bald. Yes, DJ King, I went bald. Tell me where you're watching this. I know, I'm not sure if I'm being streaming. I'm supposed to be on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I think right now just the Instagram is, or I think just the YouTube is popping. So. Anyway, we got 3 more minutes. If you got any questions, I don't even know how to, let's see here. Yeah, your voice to put the drink down because you drive home. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I am driving home. I'm not drunk. My house is a couple minutes up the road. I know my limits. I would never, ever put anyone in harm's way. Let me just say that. Watching from Guatemala City, Central America. That's awesome. Arlington, Texas. Let's see here. Kansas City, Chicago, Dallas. Wow, you guys are awesome. Okay, so, yes, I'm bald. I'm going to get out of here and go say hello to my wife. Maybe she can fall in love with this strapping young gentleman in front of the camera again. It was kind of backstory, timeout. So when I cut my dreads off, it was a huge ordeal. She was at work. I'd gotten off, and I was in retail. I was a manager of a retail chain, also known as Walgreens. I was an assistant manager there, or some sort of managerial experience there. And she was at work or at school, one of the two, and I tried to make this a big ordeal. I didn't tell anybody I was cutting my dreads off. I knew as I put out more and more applications, and they kept getting turned down and kept getting declined, and they always seemed to bring up my hair. The one thing, I'm not stalling, Toby, easy. The one thing that always kept being brought up was my hair, and it looked good, but it just wasn't the look that they were going for. I think some places have made that illegal now. Looking back on it, I wish I would have had my dreads still. But I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell my now wife at the time. So what I did is I said, hey, Savannah, let me know when you pull into the parking lot of the apartment complex. I've got someone new for you to meet. And she was kind of thrown off, and I played it up. One thing that I shouldn't be proud of this, but I'm a very good storyteller. And by storytelling, I mean I'm a pretty good liar. I'm a pretty good liar. So I tried to play this thing up. Hey, I've got someone for you to meet. I think you're going to like them. And she thought that I had she thought that I had like an illegitimate kid by someone else. And I'm just now bringing this up as I think I'd already proposed and we were going to get married. So she walks in the apartment complex. I've got all of the lights off in the apartment. I've got all of the lights off in the apartment. And she walks through the door and she says, "Hey, I'm home." I'm like, "All right, sit on the couch. We'll be out in a second." And I was in the bathroom. So she sits on the couch. I tell her to close her eyes. And then, I kind of flip the switch and I'd cut all of my hair off. And I was like, "Hey, so what do you think?" I was super worried I was super worried then, just like I'm worried now, about, I care about my image. Although I'm overweight and out of shape, and I walk with a limp due to several injuries, I still care about what I look like. And if this is the lady that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, the only thing she's known is dreads, and she really liked my hair. Hint, hint. So I was worried about what she would think without the dreadlocks. So long story long, she loved me. Obviously, we're married, been together 10 plus years now. Got a little baby. Life is fantastic. So yeah, this is something I've been worried about for several years. I knew it was coming, and you guys got to witness history. DJ Woo Pig 3.0. All right, I'm gonna get out of here because I gotta go home to my wife and baby. Thanks so much for tuning in and for the support. Those of you who donated super chats, I appreciate you guys. The beard game is gonna be strong from here on out. You will never see me as a baby face. And now, one thing I do want to say, this mustache, I don't know if you guys can see the mustache, but it's taken me all of 31 years to grow this mustache. I do want a thick, strong mustache, and I'm not there yet, but it's coming soon. So, yeah, all right. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe. 20,000 subscribers over the pandemic. Thanks a lot. That's awesome. More video content coming soon. I know I always say that, and it seems to never happen, but I actually have some videos in the pipeline. They should be coming out November, December. Maybe we're going to do Vlogmas again, where we vlog every day of the week in December, or at least the weekdays, Monday through Friday. 20,000 subscribers. It's not something that's super easy to do, and I couldn't do it without you. Once again, I always want to say I am no one special. I just put my life out there on the internet for people to enjoy. So if you like what we're doing, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Always subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all that stuff. You can find me at DJ Woo Pig. There is only one. I was watching my buddy Cleveland Terry's channel earlier, and he had Spider on, DJ Spider. And there's a couple DJ Spiders, but there's only one DJ Woo Pig. And it's something that I kind of cherish, but I got to get out of here. I'll see you later, guys. Until next time, DJ Woo Pig. I'm bald.